And welcome back to my YouTube. I know it looks kind of odd, but I'm just going to put this down as a reference. This will happens to be the side of the Mona Lisa's hair, and this is the mountains off on the left. It's nearly eye level. This will happens to be my man here looking on over with the big V that spells L-O-V-E, love, and it also spells out Sali, S-A-L-A-I. These are the same images that are in here. Very lightly have, I cannot, not unless I hit correct, it's going to pull, but I need to show you some other stuff. But you can see this little loop. This little loop not only runs through here, the same loop, and then it also runs in here over the top. Here's the face of the snake, the face of the snake. You can see how he turns this orange, this pig, elephant, some kind of animal with 4 legs with a tuba horn and a rider on it, that he turns into a bird too. That's Leo for you. Now when you put this on up for you to see, you can actually see how the kick of the S flows through here. Okay, it flows, and then he has his A and his L, and then he has his A and he has his I, and that's the way Leonardo da Vinci did his work. Okay, he's very, very tricky, and I know that this is right because you can even see the V through here with the V here. There may be a 1 degree or 2 degree pitch the way it was mounted for shot, the photo, but it is the same. Now I'm going to another YouTube to show you, not only did I show you the x-ray that so happened to have been in the Mona to be the same as in mine, because mine had, excuse me, the x-ray of the Mona Lisa, and I have over 700 YouTubes to prove it. So when I go to letting you know that the two are the same, they are the same. So he's got Sali written across here, along many other places across the face and other things. It's just another spot. And again, he spells love many a times. He'll use the L on the arm, the L on the arm, the O, and then a big B, and an E, and the same. That's the way he is. Leonardo da Vinci, again, is a very, very tricky individual. And he used the model a lot. If you look at Mary here, Madonna and Mary Magdalene, he integrated the two to be the same. And he also used the V in here to be in several ways. His body as a V and the other inner V. And those V's is constantly spelling love. And if you take a look at the hand here, okay, so he has an E over here, and then he has a E over here, okay? That's the way he is. So you have an E, and then you have a V, and then you have a O. You can see the circle of the face of the O, and then you have the E. And then you have, okay, then you have, not only you have a big L across the bush, a big L across, and that's the way he is. He's got horses back here, he's got L's, the beginning of his word. Now if you think about it, Leonardo da Vinci had a pretty tricky deal. For when he spelt his name, he also spelt love with it too, because if you use his signature in his writing, you'll see that by using the word that he uses that I have of his signature that's in my painting, is that it comes out to spell love too. And for instance, this is one of his tricks. Again, if you want to, you can subscribe to learn. This actually spells out Leonardo da Vinci Sir Pierre. This is also spells out love. This is a V, and this is an E, and then he has an O in stars, and he has his L, L-O-V-E. Then he doesn't reverse, L, okay, then he got O, and he's got a V, and then he uses this one as an E. And that's the way he does it. He constantly keeps writing love in his signature, and you can tell he does because here's a V, the same as this guy. You can normally spot him a little better with the V's, okay? And then you can also tell that he's spelling his name, because if you look at the L, here's the stars, L, and then you got another L and another in stars, and he makes them bigger and bigger and tinier. See, a little tiny one there, and he constantly repeats it, and he also spells out his lover. So because here's an S, you can spot the S's. Some most likely they're backwards, sometimes they're not, and he does another S here, and he does it in black. He does it in any color. Here's another S in black and another S. Okay, so that means you have to follow the S, which most likely is forward or backwards, because here's an S and here's an A and here's an L with a kick this way or this way, whichever, and then you have another A, and then it's easy for him to do his I. He can do it in any way, upside down anyway, or sideways, and that's Leo. And then when he does hooks, like a hook like this, I do believe it stands for many things, obviously, but harmony. And what that got to do with Leo is pretty tricky. And so don't forget that I told you that the Mona Lisa and the Me Dion paintings are the same. And mine so happens to be a duet, and the Mona Lisa is a single portrait. But my painting has his entire diary and his registry of his passing, signed by his loved ones in secret and code. And if you follow the YouTube, subscribe, and give me a thumbs up, that would be great. If not, wear a mask, social distance, wash your hands. Either way, I'm going to continue, and one day you guys will see that I'm not lying and I'm telling you the truth, and you're going to say, I could have been the first to subscribe. You want to be the first to subscribe? Go ahead. You want to be the last to subscribe? Go ahead. Either way, you will subscribe. If not, you just don't care. And you know, I care about even things you shouldn't care about. You should always care about everything. That's what we're here on our search for, and with that, to work together. And if you can benefit anyone at any time, even a hobo, who knows about a life of a hobo? All the things in which that hobo may have gone through, I may have not have been able to handle 10% of what he'd gone through, and he was strong enough to make it as far as he has. So I try not to judge. And with that, may God bless the whole world, the universe, and the heavens. Hope you understood what I said. I know it is kind of complicated and confusing, but you know what? It's still from the heart, and I met only good meaning out of it in teaching. And again, God bless you all. Amen.